Hey guys, my name's Nate and I'm the Otter Outdoorsman, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the mod that Firebox Stoves makes for the zebra pot. I have been working for the past maybe month on my own mod for the zebra pot, where I am turning their plastic locking mechanism into a metal one, or a non-melting one. In the process, actually after my first video on it, Firebox Stoves was kind enough to reach out to me, actually in a comment, and that I talked to them about it. They were kind enough to send me the mod that they make for the zebra pot. Now, I do want to start this off by saying they don't actually sell these separately. This was something that they did especially for this, and they were kind enough for this. If you are looking for a pot that doesn't have the plastic locking mechanisms on it, definitely look towards them. They do sell it pre-modded. Let's take a look at it. So theirs is made out of stainless steel. They have a patent pending steel one, which was the way I was originally going to go with it, but they went with a much thicker gauge. Now I did take a look and see how this works before I did this video. I don't always do that for products, but in a case like this, I definitely wanted to take a look. But I wanted to compare to see how this is going to take a look. Now this is just going to be a quick in-house look to see at it, to see how it works on the pot. I will be doing a field test of it in the future, but I'm waiting until my modification of the locking mechanisms is done, so I can kind of do a cool comparison of the two. If you are keeping up with my mod project, I do have actually 2 designs coming in, which is actually, and if you are coming here, it's completely different than this method. But let me bring you in and we will attach these locking mechanisms to this. Okay, so let's see. There we go. And there we go. That goes on there nice and tight. Let's get one on there. And there we go. Both of these are on there. So basically what they do is they go on and they lock that into place so that can't come up. But what we should be able to do is actually, if we push this in, now if we push these into the handle bit, there we go. Push that in there. Push. These just need a little bit of breaking in. Push that into there. Right into there. There we go. What happens is the handle is now stuck. I am free to take that off. that allows me to take this and move this around. Let me adjust the camera. So with it like that, it allows me to definitely keep this in this direction. For he actually they actually said you could use it for baking and keep it in a baking arrangement, and I actually do plan on using this stove for this pot for baking in a future video. Not sure which one. Not sure when, but basically keeps it open, so you can do some pouring. But then you can pop those back out. And these may be a little bit tight, especially for me, mostly because these weren't fitted to my specific pot. I was talking to them, and the reason why they don't sell these separately is they like to actually fit these specifically to each pot and for quality control purposes. And if I'm having any specific issues, this is mostly because of just because I got these separately. And this is nothing on them. Ah, there we go. I have a lot of friends who actually do buy these pots through them. But I do actually like this. If my mod project doesn't go off that well, I probably will end up using these locking mechanisms. There we go. I'll leave that there. But nevertheless, that's a pretty cool system that they have where it allows you to lock the bail handle in place, and when it's not springed in the system, when it's not springed around the handle, you can actually use it as a, there we go. You can actually use it as a locking mechanism. Because of the gauge wire they have, it keeps it nice and tight too. At least that's from what I'm seeing. Where, similar to how the plastic locking mechanism is when you have the handle like this, it allows it to be, the pot lid can be held in place. So the contents are held in place until you move the bail handle, which then unlocks it and moves. And I'm definitely liking this locking mechanism system. I'm gonna stay away from this system with my mod project because it's already been done. But I am definitely going to be using these if my project does not go the way I plan it to. But yeah, so this is kind of just a quick look at their locking mechanism. And if you are not interested in trying to mod your pot yourself, especially if you're not interested in modding the pot yourself, I want to especially thank Firebox Stoves for sending me these locking mechanisms. I really do appreciate it. This was very generous of you. I'm going to link down to their website down below as to where you can get these pots. And I do definitely want to reiterate, because they did want me to mention that they don't sell these locking mechanisms separately. But my name is Nate. I'm the Otter Outdoorsman. You have a good day, and do me a favor and get out in the woods. See everyone.